It all started with some silly cavemen.
I like to dance.
The lack of video games and dance clubs. They soon became bored. So they started painting on the cave walls. Yay! Visual communication! That soon had led to icons, visual forms, symbols, pictograms, and, of course, writing the alphabet. The alphabets. Alphabets became the new rave. Soon after, a collaboration between ninjas and Power Rangers exploded the book industry. Manuscripts, stone tablets, and pop-up books became a new source of intellectual thought. I like to read. So do I. We documented our dreams, stories, and beliefs for millions of years. The great magician, wizard, and dancer, Dr. Willy Wonka, developed the first printing press made solely out of chocolate in 1450. His little orange slaves, the Oompa Loompas, produced book after book, poster after poster, year after year, until they were laid off by the technology of the industrial age. You are fired! Riots soon broke out. Thousands of little orange Loompas headed towards the streets, ripping down posters, burning books, and finally inventing the first Pantone system. They were back in business and ready to take over the world. Pantone chips soon arrived everywhere. Sweden, Norway, China, Chinatown, India, and finally, Michigan. Egyptians soon wanted to be part of the gig. They released their well-known Egyptian typefaces, yet it only lasted for 3 months. Afterwards, Dr. Seuss revolted against the mainstream movement, and all he did was arts and crafts. The end result ended up to be a store called Hobby Lobby, which has made millions since. Disgusted by the tape, the glue, and the silly organicness, Mr. I Am a Walking Accident developed the first proportional and sexy sans serif. Yet, a well-known copycatter, Captain Crunch, stole this typeface, tweaked it, and called it Helvetica. Since then, Helvetica has ruled the nation, international nations, even Mexico, since some time ago. By the 1960s, Mice Van Orho started building skyscrapers all over the towns. Overnight, New York turned from a 4-foot town to a 4,000-foot town. He was a one crazy man. I like to build, dream, drink, and dance all night. Picasso, Kandinsky, Cubism, Dada, Surrealism, the Still Movement, the Bauhaus, and the Beatles soon set the standard for the century. In 1971, Master Shake developed one of the first logos for IBM using horizontal lines. It was brilliant. Once in a million time chance to show what our profession could do as professionals. After the age of modernism, clean, spicy, and efficient, designs. The age of technology soon rolled in like a tidal wave. By the 1980s, Mr. Handman developed his first software called Freehand. But by 1994, the dictator Adobe soon challenged Freehand. It was on the Vector Wars of '94. The Vector Wars went on for decades after decade, century almost after century. So therefore, our profession, our industry, adapted to Microsoft Paint as the standard. The world was almost over. And 8 years after, 2000, Obama's mama said we can have change, design change. And for the first time in history, there was actually a political campaign considering design. The designers were saved, ready for the new century ahead. What will come? Perhaps dancing unicorns? That is all. Thank you and goodbye.